Good morning, afternoon, or evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am Z James. This is Z32 Workshop, and welcome to the garage. We're still working on my 1993 Nissan 300ZX convertible, doing rear suspension upgrades. It's a slow process. These videos are coming out slow. I'm sorry, just life has been life, as it may be. But we're going to work on the driver's side now. Rear suspension would be the rear front link, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And this one's going to have a little bit of a trick to it. I'm still putting in SPC components here out of this. I haven't adjusted these yet. That comes with one bolt and nut to replace one of them out of this deal. So that's what we're going to do. The trick is for this is this bolt here on the car. The filler neck on the 2+0s, the filler neck is in the way. You can't remove it. It's a pain in the butt. The fast, easy answer, which I am going to do because I don't need it, I have a replacement right here, is cut it. I'm going to loosen it up. I am going to get my Sawsal out and I'm going to whack it in half, pull a bolt out, so when we put it back in, the bolt is facing the right way with the nut. What ends up happening is, well, actually, I'll just show you guys. Come on, let's go to the car here. Hopefully I can get this lit well enough for you. Is this guy right here, when you try backing out, hits the filler neck. Now you can take all this off and try to get it out, which some people do. It doesn't work so hot. The problem is in the manufacturing process, this gets put on the rear subframe, comes up in, so it's not in the way. What we're gonna do is loosen this up quite a bit, and then I will probably take a Sawsal to here or this end. Actually, I need to do it to this end and cut it out of the way. That way I can just take this thing up and out of here to replace it. That's what this video is going to be. The next video after that will be the camber arm, upper control arm to do that. I've already hit these with penetrating lube here a week ago because that's how slow I'm moving to replace this and this. As you saw from last time, we'll also have to remove the lower nut or lower bolt for the shock tower for the shock, to get it out of the way, to get room to get it off. So that's what we're gonna end up doing. That's what we're doing right now. So what's to do hyperlapse here to get working on it. If I remember right, these are 18 millimeter to do this stuff. I'll put descriptions below. Torque specs will be below as well, and I'll probably show you as I'm doing them because I'll have to remember. So, all right, everyone, let's rock and roll. All right, you can see the problem, which is known, is, let's see if that's lit well enough. That bolt, well, let's hammer it for a second. Will not clear that. But what I just did is allow it so I can get a Sawsal blade in there, which I'm not gonna do right now. I'm gonna work on this other end while I get it, so I can get it loose. So I can get this sort of floppy out of the way. All right, so we're gonna go back to time warp. So 3, 2, 1, woo, woo, woo. Ooh, time warp done. Here, let's go back to the bolts here, guys. Hopefully you can see this halfway. Sorry about moving around, everyone. Once again, just like the passenger side, this can't come out either unless this A-arm comes out. Now, you saw me throw some heat at this one just to get it loose. Like I said, this guy in the back, I'm going to Sawsal. But right now, I'm going to take this loose and this guy loose because I'm replacing this anyway. And I really don't want to do these step by steps. I'm going to do this all at once and get this out of the way and then tighten everything up. So I need to get this guy, this one right here out, and this guy out. This guy specifically so I can replace this. And then I'll just leave these loose because I can, how should I say this? I will remove both these, remove this one to get this bolt out of the way here so I can get this rear link. Rear front rear link, yeah, something like that, out of the way so I can replace it and then do this guy. So I'm gonna do time warp again. I'm gonna get both these here. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, everyone, we're back here again. Hopefully you saw in the time lapse that I Sawsaled this other end off, bolt head off. Reason I had to do it the way I did with the wrench was to capture the bolt so it stops spinning. Little tricks that you don't realize you're gonna need to do. So I put the nut on the back side to give it so it would tighten up, and then I held the wrench with one hand. No, it's not the safest thing in the world to do, but I was pretty confident I could just hold it there long enough for it would just start biting in. And once it started digging into the bolt, it cut it off real well. Let me grab that for you. Sorry about the long wait. Cut it off right there. You can see where it was just spinning it back and forth because it was loose. It's like a roller. It wasn't until I captured the end, the head, to stop it from spinning that I was able to start digging into it. That being said, we're doing this guy now. Setting it up, putting it in. Let me move you out of the way for a moment, grab my caliper. Because if I remember it, I can do this one right away. And ding. Got my stuff set. Looks like it's a 98 inside edge. The inside edge is like 98 millimeters. So now all I'm doing is, here's the replacement bolt. Now all I'm doing now is growing this out to the proper size so each size has the right one. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep. Keep going, keep going. Oop, now we're getting close here, folks. There you go. That's the same as this. which is the same as that guy. It's set. Let's see. This is the inside. This is the outside. Outside left-handed threads. Gotta remember that. Left-handed threads, 27 millimeter to do that. That's that. Should be normal right-handed threads on the inside. So left-handed on the inside, normal right-handed threads on the outside. So let's get this back in the car. We'll do a time lapse of me just shoving it in. But do remember, do not tighten either one of these ends up until you got the suspension under load. Repeat, do not set torque on these until suspension load. I get them close, but not 100%. I need load to be on them to do that. And I will do that as best I can here once I get back in the car. All right, here we go. That should do it today's, folks. Hang on, let me get the fan off for you. Yeah, sorry. That should do it for today, folks. Just a slow process. Working every little bit here and there. Next one's going to be that upper control arm. Get it out, which I already know how to do and take care of. Like I said, BK thing here is Sawsal that thing. Can't look like a pain in the butt, but it helps out. Next one's going to be that camber bolt on the back side for the upper control arm, and then the bottom of the shock to get it out so I can drop it away. It is too late in the day for me right now. I know it's sunny out, but it's the longest day of the year. It's Father's Day, and I've been spending it in the garage with not with my kids. So I need to go spend some quality time with them here at the end of the day. And this is probably going to show up way later than Father's Day because I haven't been editing here lately, and I need to get on top of that for you guys. But I'll get the torque specs. The back bolt, I can get the torque to spec. I did, it's supposed to be 57 to like 72 foot-pounds. I did 65. Literally the one up front, because I can't get a torque wrench on it, about 2 Ugga-Duggas. I know that's not the proper way of doing it, but I double wrenched it this way. Tried double wrenching it that way as much as because it was corroded on as hard as possible. Yeah, so we'll see if that holds. It should, in theory, but I wish I could get it down to torque spec, or know how to do the math on a torque wrench with a crow's foot to do that. I may need to look that up at some point, and if I do, I'll tell you guys how to do it. Let's see, anything else I got going on at the moment? After I get the upper control arm on, I'm probably going to do the rear shocks, and then do the lower control arm, just because then I'm done with the shock. I can put it on and be done, and then it's just a lower control arm I can deal with. And if memory serves me right, I'm fairly freaking confident I'm going to have to do that thing with the axle out. I think, not for sure, but that's a project, 2 projects from now from where this is at. I need to get this thing done so I can actually enjoy it this summer. And I have an SPC race coming up here next week, so I need to be spending some time on this project this week after work to get it done in time. Other than that, once again, my name is Z James. This is Z32 Workshop, and I hope to see you guys sometime in the future, hopefully wrenching on your cars and doing your projects. So take care, everybody. Bye.